Welcome to the world of Triune Enterprises, the world's leading manufacturer of bone cover with shrink bags, both plain and printed, cook-in bags, and shrinkable cook-in plastic casings. Located in the Los Angeles, California area, let Triune Enterprises prove to you that you can cut your packaging costs big time. For big-time savings in shrink bag packaging of bone-in meat products, the answer is Bone Cover from Triune Enterprises. Bone Cover is the new wave of puncture-proof protection of bone-in meat products that are vacuum shrink packaged. Bone Cover is sold throughout the world today. Headquartered in Los Angeles, California, in the United States of America, Triune Enterprises is able to distribute Bone Cover into North, Central, South America, as well as overseas. Proven time and time again, Bone Cover with a regular style shrink bag outperforms the so-called patch or bone guard bag. This comparison has yielded many meat plants thousands of dollars in packaging cost savings. Also with Bone Cover, you will be able to use a less expensive regular shrink bag that will reduce your leaker rate dramatically. Many plants report leakers in a patch or bone guard bag as high as 28%. Yes, 28%. And for many plants, that figure is not far-fetched. Unfortunately, that has been the norm for a long, long time. But not anymore. Also, this does not count the leakers that show up during transportation. The transportation and handling stress on the bone-in bag product now comes into play. Now your valued product exposed to the atmosphere has become as if it were not vacuum packaged at all in that expensive patch or bone guard style bag. Your valuable meat product is now sucking in the outside air to start the spoiling process. Oh, and what about those returns and claims for spoiled products? This is another item that is not talked much about. And what about the liability of your customers selling your products to your customers that are spoiled? Nothing was intentional, but it does happen. Everyone knows that a regular shrink bag shrinks much more than a patch or bone guard style bag. You always want your meat products looking their best in its package. Well, you know what is being said. You know it is tough being in the meat business and to try to make a profit. With attacks from outside condemning our industry, from mad cow disease to the wacko PETA folk, we need to do the best for the end users and to regain their confidences continually. Here is one simple way to start. Let Triune Enterprises introduce Bone Cover into your packaging program. You will see for yourselves the truth in savings and reduction in possible health risks. Now, this is cutting your packaging costs big time. Let Triune Enterprises prove it to you in your plant now. Eliminate expensive bone cover bags with Bone Cover. Here is an actual comparison performed at one of the country's largest meat packaging plants. This plant was using a patch bag, bone guard style bag for short ribs. They were experiencing a 22% leaker rate. By switching to Bone Cover, their leaker rate was reduced to 1%. As you notice here, the cost of the patch bone guard bag, 15 by 25, was 76 cents each, versus a normal shrink bag, 15 by 25 at a cost of 24 cents each. Adding our cost of a 9 by 34 bone cover at 16 cents each, total packaging cost here was 40 cents. Every package, our customers saved 36 cents per unit, or a 43% cost savings. This plant has now reduced its packaging costs for one cut of meat by over $200,000 per year. Now that's cutting packaging costs big time. Now, bone cover is made to your plant's requirements. It can be put in many roll widths in 100-foot to 300-foot roll lengths. Bone cover can also be supplied in pre-cut sheets as well as perforated on a roll for faster usages. All tailored to your production line needs. Bone cover is especially designed to work in cold production environments. Bone cover is also manufactured to mold easily around shaped products. Its purpose is to create a stay-in-place cover that holds its form before the meat product is bagged. It is engineered to stick to itself and stay put. A big-time deadfold. Bone cover is 100% synthetic. It is chemically inert and sterile. No bacteria growing here. It is FDA approved with worldwide acceptance. Notice that the bone cover remains visible enough to see the protected bone product and visible to your customers to let them know the bone-in meat product is leaker safe. Bone cover will adhere to the inside of the shrink bag. This added feature will allow the removal of the bone cover at the same time the bag is removed in one easy operation. Bone cover will work with any shrink or pouch bag. As we are viewing these large cuts being packaged, bone cover is just as good with smaller cuts, from individual cuts like T-bones, porterhouses, and ribeyes. Also to bone-in pork loins, veal racks, and even lamb racks. To even exotic meats like venison, buffalo, and elk. And don't forget chickens and poultry. Ham wrap bone cover is the solution to ineffective soaker pads which look like Band-Aids on your expensive meat products. This wrap blends well with the brown rind and is easy to install. It stays where you put it while protecting the bone from piercing the bag. No more expensive bone-in shrink bags here. Cut your packaging costs big time. You can now use a normal shrink bag and have a much less leaker rate. Put us to the test. Call us for free samples and additional information. Clear wrap bone cover will stay in place on all meats and will not melt or lose its integrity during the hot shrinking process like the PVC plastic product. Clear bone cover is also 35% less expensive than the clear PVC product. No more expensive bone-in shrink bags. Cut your packaging costs big time. Now you can use a normal shrink bag and have a much less leaker rate. Put us to the test. Call us for samples and additional information.